looks at Yagra with a stern look. She knows Yagra. And she says, I thought I told you to stay out of trouble. You knew a life crime would get you this.
I kind of frown, but also ignore that a little bit because Oscar knows a little bit about what Yagra does and has tried to ignore it for the sake of past friendships, but is kind of like
Yeah, Yagra just shrugs
yeah,
off
yeah,
like,
yeah, a little bit.
yeah, Yagra's just like, whatever. Like, don't get involved in my life, old lady. But she's grateful for the hill.
Yeah, I thank Obaya profusely and just go, I don't know where all this trouble's coming from lately. Those guys had weird tattoos on their faces of like eye stalks. I don't know what's going on in this city nowadays. Feels like I'm out of the loop on everything.
Well, all of you are kind of just sitting around chatting, drinking, getting hilled. What are you perceiving, Kel?
Kel is attempting to kind of listen to the conversation that's happening over at the table because obviously she's following and watching and is very intent on the people at that table.
You're catching
So
every
these
other
people who
word.
are kind of arriving there in this conversation has her interest piqued a bit.
You're hearing like every other word, and you're not really sure exactly the whole conversation, but you get the feeling that Oscar's looking for help to heal himself because he got beat up a little bit. Yagra's like shutting off the lady that healed her, but not like meanly, just because she's getting kind of scolded, and yeah, that's what you're kind of getting out of that.
Okay.
However, Nyx,
Mm-hmm.
you hear something happening right next to you, almost in unison your table. 3 Kenkus begin to sing in distorted voices. Each one starts like, hold on, let me get the voice for this. I gotta do it like you
I'm
did.
ready. I'm ready for your singing Kenku.
A gift! A gift! There is nothing more impressive than thee. A gift! A gift. And then there was he, as they all start singing and walking in circles around the bar.
Oh, like legitimately around the bar, not just around the table.
No, they're walking now around in circles around the tables. They're singing this song. One of the Kenkus sounds like a trumpet, like in perfect trumpet form too.
Oscar looks up and is just like, what the fuck now?
And they are moving in a circle around the tables. Do any of you guys do anything at this point?
Definitely put my book down. Oh.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'll go one by one. Julius, you said you're gonna put your book down. This is interesting to you.
Yeah, because that was something that probably would have not been super normal. So I definitely put like a book binder and kind of close my book and then put it back in my pocket or backpack or
All right.
pack.
Go ahead and
Start
give,
like focusing on what's on like what the Kenkus are doing.
yeah, give me a perception.
Okay.
All right. So with the 9, you don't notice so much about the Kenkus as far as what they're doing. You know that they are using a skill that they have that's called mimicry to do all this. That's why they're talking in weird voices. But the thing you do notice is that Durnan, although he was unfazed about what happened upstairs, he seems to have put his mug down and is now intently watching these birds.
Yeah, I asked Ernie and I'm like, yo, this is definitely not normal. What do you think's going on?
He's like, one could only tell, but I agree with you. This is not normal. As he puts his mug down, and you see him kind of like hunch over and put his hand on something under the bar. Not moving just yet. The Kenkus. Well, anybody? Okay, Vorn. What are you doing with while seeing this?
Can I tell what Durden's doing? Being a former soldier, can I tell that he's reaching for a weapon?
You can tell that he is reaching for his proverbial shotgun, but he's not trying to technically start anything just yet.
I would like to roll insight on. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, you go for it.
No, that's fine. Vorn's he's going to split his attention between the Kenku and Durden. Durden?
Durnan.
Durnan.
All right. We'll get to you right now, Oscar. Kel.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
So I think that Kel's attention is like mostly been focused on Obaya's table and what's going on over there. But I think at the same time, like, they are watching the Kenkus, and as they get closer and kind of get in their field of vision, I think kind of confused by what they're doing and concerned, but isn't really like thinking too much on it. I think that Kel's more focused on what is happening at that table and not really what is going on with the birds. Like to her, the birds don't matter.
All right. Nyx.
Wait, sorry. Am I supposed to have guidance checked? I didn't
If you're
add...
do you have it?
Do you have guidance?
No.
Yeah, do you have it?
No, that's what I'm confused about. I didn't add it.
Okay. Then,
So
I was like, have I taken guidance and somebody else in the party also has it? That's bad.
no.
Okay, then pretend the 4 doesn't exist right now.
So what are you doing with your investigation?
I'll crack a smile at them dancing around or whatever, but I'm actually going to be looking on their table for anything weird.
Ooh, good choice.
You look at the table, and it's almost as if the weirdest part of that table is that there was nothing on it. I mean, it shows their stuff on there because of the picture, but their table is completely empty. When you look around the bar, though, everyone else has had beverages, food, all kinds of stuff.
Well, they may not have bird-shaped drinking glasses, but...
Tastiest.
Okay. I'm just going to keep that as like a mental note.
Would you like to do anything else? They passed you first.
I mean, did they seem off at all? Like when they did it look like they were like holding anything in their like wings, hands?
You could see that they did have like daggers at their side, but like a normal person would have like in a scabbard,
Like on their hip or in their scabbard.
On a scabbard, okay.
But not like in their hands. No.
Then probably not gonna do anything. I'll probably have my hand on one of my weapons though.
Right.
On my wall.
Can I in this moment cast guidance on myself to make an insight check?
Guidance is not.
Yeah,
what was it?
It's not instantaneous, but it also has a verbal component. So no, was it no?
It's not subtle.
Yeah, it's not subtle. No.
I know it's not subtle, but I'm far enough away from them.
No, go ahead. That's fine. So,
right.
What are you trying to do? Because it's your turn to tell me what you're trying to do.
So, I am just trying. Yeah. I know the. Yes. God damn it, Mincer. I kind of am just like intently studying the Kenku's words and movements and just trying to figure out what they're doing. Okay, fine. I won't cast guidance on myself. I'll just roll flat.
You can cast guidance on
Why?
yourself. Don't
Don't
let Vincer bully you.
Vincer's bullying me. All right. Okay. 15 plus guidance, 19.
Okay. Okay, so you're just watching them. You're trying to figure out like insight.
Trying to figure out what they're doing, what is their intention. They're chanting about somebody like coming.
A gift.
What a
The gift, there is nothing better received, I think is what they said.
I can tell you what they said right now.
Please.
It says, a gift, there is nothing more impressive than thee. A gift, and then there was he.
And then there was he.
Go ahead and roll me a history check.
Okay.
There's nothing more impressive than thee.
Because I've already guidance myself once with no consequences, I'm going to do so again.
What was the second part? A gift,
No, he
18.
Okay, so it says, a gift, there is nothing more impressive than thee. A gift, and then there was he. You've been in the city long enough to know that there is a group of criminals that is known as the Xanathar Gang. And every year around this time, there seems to be a celebration citywide for his birthday among the unsavories.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so I know that these guys are celebrating the birthday of Xanathar. I am going to. I'm gonna like shrug my quarterstaff into my hand and just prepare. I'm not starting to be aggressive, but it's like I'm holding it against the floor, like a walking stick. But I'm ready in a moment if something goes down here.
All right. And Viridian, I have moved you downstairs. If you still want to be upstairs, you can still be upstairs. But tell me now, you downstairs or upstairs?
I'll be downstairs.
Okay, what are you doing? You see this happen. You don't... This, to you, is probably odd, since you're new here. But they also don't look like they're doing anything to anyone. So, you make that choice. What are you going to do?
Honestly, I'm curious. I might just walk up to some random fucking table and be like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? This is like my first time.
Pick a
Really
table.
just out there.
Yeah, pick a table and walk up to it and ask somebody, and I'll tell you what they say.
Since they're kind of just closest, so I'm just gonna come up here and be like, the hell is going on here? Is this normal for this place? Like, I don't know if I really jive with this.
Everyone at the table is like, this is normal for Waterdeep, but not always happening in the Yawning Portal.
Interesting. I've
Yeah,
got
I'm not
many
a fan.
questions.
As you start to think of questions, the singing continues over and over and over again as the crowd hears the growl from deep inside the well.
Ooh.
I tense, and
Viridian, roll me a
I'm gonna-
perception, but go ahead. Keep telling me, Oscar.
no, I was gonna say I was gonna roll a perception real quick.
You both can roll perception.
Yeah, you guys should both do it because you're both right there.
Okay, I'm gonna guidance myself.
Viridian, you get this odor coming from this well that you
13.
cannot place. It is horrendous. What was your roll? 13? Oscar? Unfortunately, all you hear is that loud growl, but you know that whatever made that has to be about the same size as you, judging by the sound it's making.
Can I tell where it is coming from?
From inside the well.
I turn towards it and just kind of say, "Something's coming."
You see the pointed fingers of a green creature reaching over the crest of the well. A shout from the bar is heard as Durnan yells, "Troll!"
Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for us to get the fuck out of here!
Durnan reaches from under the bar, bringing out a large greatsword. as quickly as he reacts,